Good afternoon, class. Today we are going to start a new lesson. Before saying the lesson name, let us go with some questions. So, let us take some examples in our daily life. So, this is a sea you take it as. Okay, so this is a sea. Okay, and in this water, and in sea. Okay, so this is the sea. Which animals will be there in sea? Mostly fishes. Let us take some examples as fishes. Okay, fishes. So there are fishes in this water, means in sea. And up is sky. Sky. Okay. So this is the sky and this is the sea. In sea, what will be there? Fish. In sky, which animal will be flying? Bird. So birds. So what are the levels? Means which is upper and which is lower. So here the sky is in the upper position, but the sea is in the lower position. Means so this will be taken as positive. We will be taking it as positive. And the lower level, which is there below, we will be taking it as negative. We will be taking it as negative. So which is upper positive, which is lower negative. So why I have told this? Because today our chapter name is integers. So our chapter name is integers. So our chapter name is integers. Integers. So what are integers? Integers are a set of three numbers, which are positive numbers, negative numbers, and including 0. So copy it, which include positive numbers, negative numbers, and 0. And these are called as integers. So we will be denoting integers as I or Z. So we will be denoting the integers as I or Z. Once again we will be revising what are integers. Integers is a set of numbers including positive numbers, negative numbers, and 0. And integers are denoted by I or Z. Next, how to represent the integers on number line? How can we represent the integers on number line? In before lesson we have known how to represent normal numbers on number line. In this lesson we will be knowing how to represent the integers on number line. So let us draw a number line. So what we said, 0, positive and negative numbers are known as integers. It is a set including. So middle 0. Okay, middle 0 is there. And here example we will be taking some drawings just like that, sea, bird and those. Okay. And this is sky, which is having birds. Okay, so this is a set of numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and these which are there left to the 0, right, left. So which are there left to 0 are negative numbers. Negative numbers will be including with, means we will be denoting those with minus, and positive with plus. And so these are the positive numbers, these are the negative numbers. But what about 0? You can get doubt about it. So what about 0? 0 is not positive, not negative. So 0 does not belong to positive and negative. It is just 0. Okay. So these are the positive numbers, these are the negative numbers. Remember, on a number line, the right side will be positive. Here positive. Okay. And left side will be minus. Okay. 0 is not positive or not negative. Okay. An example we will take. So this is lower, this is higher. So this is higher and this is lower. So this is negative, which will be lower than the highest. It will be negative. Okay. And which is higher than the lower value, positive. Okay. So let us now see the greater numbers and lesser numbers. We will be having comparisons on normal numbers, right? See, in that way, we are having comparisons on integers too. So let us go with that. I hope you guys understood about positive, negative and 0 and representation on number line and a daily example. Listen carefully now. Comparisons will be a little bit tricky. So look. Comparisons. Okay. Comparisons. So first we will be starting with the positive numbers. So positive example 4 and 3. Okay. So which is greater in this, 4 or 3? 4. Obviously 4. This is in the case of positive. In positive case, only in positive numbers, the highest number will be greater. But wait for the negative one. So let us take one more example. 100. Sorry. 99. Which is greater? 100. One more example. Last. 999. 9,999. Which is greater in this? Obviously 9,999. So these are the examples of comparisons in positive numbers, in only positive case. But in the negative case, in the negative case, suppose -2, -4, which is greater? -4? No, it is in the positive case. In positive case, the highest number will be highest in comparisons in positive case. But in the negative case, the smaller one will be greater one. Okay, because the number line will be decreasing in integers. Suppose now you look at these ones, 0, -1, -2, -3. Like this, it will be decreasing. As it is decreasing, this greater number will be becoming less. So here -2 and -4 will be here. So which is greater here? Obviously -2. Okay. And one more example later. -6, -8. Which will be greater? -6. -6 will be greater. So in this case, so this is in the minus case. Okay. So one more time. in positive case, example 4 and 8, which will be greater? 8. But in the negative case, the smaller number will be bigger. Why? I have already explained you by showing this diagram. Now, the greater numbers in positive and negative. Let us go with that. So, now the greater numbers. So, greatest number. So, what is the greatest number in positive? 1, 2, 3, 4? No. The greatest number to find in positive set. So, see here. Whenever we draw number line, we should keep arrows here. Because a number line will be not ending at a point, because the numbers will be increasing through we will be increasing the length. Means we should not take care about the length, but as going the numbers will be increasing up to lakh, crore, like that. Okay. So we have known that integers are the set of numbers which include positive, negative and zero. So first let us draw a number line so that we will be getting clarity. -1, -2, -3. Okay, so here 0, we have known that 0 is not positive, not negative. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here -1, -2, -3. But here up to 4 only the number is ended. No, 5, 10, 15, 20. Like that the numbers will be increasing. Okay, so the greatest number we will discuss first. Okay, the greatest number in positive case. Okay, the greatest number in positive case. In positive case, the greatest number is not defined. Not defined. Okay. In positive case, that too greatest, not smallest. Okay. And next, the greatest number in negative. Are you thinking it is also not defined? No. The greatest negative integer is -1. And the smallest we can't identify. See, here the reverse it will be. So, smallest number. Now, greatest we have got idea. Positive is not defined. And this is, okay, -1 in negative case. In positive case, not defined. Smallest number. In smallest number in the positive case, the answer will be 1. Okay? In positive case, the smallest number will be 1. But what about in negative? We have discussed that the negative numbers will be increasing. Okay? Their numbers will be increasing, but their value will be decreasing. Suppose -1, -2, -3.